been long overdue.
I say we just dive right in because honestly, like even my number 10, I'm excited for.
Oh, well, I would hope it's a top 10. These all gotta be getting you juiced
I know,
up.
but you know how like you really ramp and then the final 3 you're like, oh my God, these are so good. I kind of feel that way about every one on my list, which is very rare.
Yeah, to be honest, a lot of these could have been a number one.
Yes, agreed.
Honestly.
That's how I feel, yeah.
Depending on who you are.
All right, ladies and gents.
Okay,
here we go. Today we are going to be, this is our once a quarter shit on episode. Our quarterly shit on episode where we let off a little steam. We can't be positive all the time, you guys.
Yep.
So today we are going to be talking about the top 10 celebrities that need the boot.
Yeah, just
they gotta
out.
go.
It's time to go. You've had your time. You did well while you were here.
You've overstayed your welcome.
You have well overstayed your welcome, let me tell you.
So,
woo!
if you're down, I want to dive right in.
Go.
Okay. My number 10 is Mariah Carey.
Wow.
Obviously, she has a rep for being a diva, being kind of bitchy, standoffish. I don't really care about any of that. I think it's all true, by the way. She put out some good, like, 90s bangers.
Yep.
But honestly, could you name any other than her All I Want for Christmas Is You?
I couldn't name you a single one. The only thing I know about her is that her and Nick Cannon used to get it on.
Well, they were married.
Yep. And so that would result in getting it on. Yep.
Okay.
One of his many baby mamas. I feel like he has like 30
one in
1,000.
Kids. Literally, I think he has like 15.
Ooh, that's a lot of child support.
I mean, good thing he's got some money. Can you imagine?
I don't know if he's got that much money. Drumline didn't pay that well. Wild and Out, that's over.
Well,
you know those, I don't even know what you call them, refund checks? Not refund checks.
Residuals.
Residuals aren't
cutting it.
Yeah, those are drying up quick.
Yeah.
So.
Well.
And let's be honest, Drumline wasn't that good.
Oh my God. I didn't know he had so many options.
Oh yeah, Dobby can do a lot. We can get rid of the book. He can throw up a middle finger. Like it's a good time here.
Oh my God.
He's got a lot of maneuverability.
Wow. Yep. Don't let him do the finger. He's pure.
Okay. Well, he's something.
Well, welcome to the pod, Dobby.
Ooh, yeah, he's hyped up for this one.
Yeah, he is.
Hype it up.
It looks like he's doing thumbs down, which I kind of like.
Oh, yeah. Big thumbs down for all these celebs this episode. He's giving the thumbs down. Let's get the thumb out and down. Because, boo all these people. Boo.
Okay, I love it. As you continue to maneuver him, I'm going to tell a story about Mariah Carey that I think is so good.
What is your beef minus her fine music?
Well, first of all, I think she is mid. I think her diva attitude doesn't really match like the work, but I think she's just completely out of touch, which I think is so funny. So I'm like, it's time for you to go.
Yep.
She was doing an interview overseas, and just to like kind of shoot the shit, the interviewer was talking about what he's doing later and like how one of the things on his to-do list was to pay his bills. And she said, I'm sorry, pay who? Bill who? And he goes, oh, no, sorry. I meant like a bill, like an electric bill. And she said, oh, you have to pay for that? I thought it was free. And he goes, no, we have to pay for that. And she goes, in America, that's free.
Like, not as a bit.
Oh, she's not funny. She doesn't do bits. So I just thought that was really cool. And to everyone who's been paying your electric bill, you don't have to.
Yeah, you're
It's
dumb.
free.
Maybe she has solar panels.
I don't think so. I think she's just so rich that her accountant, like...
Oh, you know she's not paying shit.
No.
She's got people doing that.
But you know what I think? I literally think in her brain, she's like, electricity is free. Like, it's a resource. Like, I also think that she probably...
It's a free source.
Exactly. Electricity is a free source.
My God. I feel like I'm pretty sure she's one of the celebs that has put an insurance claim or like insured her legs or something. Like, you know how there's a list of celebs that did weird insurance claims?
Probably.
Like, I think Beckham did his leg or his foot or something.
Okay, that's kind of funny and fair enough.
That's fair. Somebody's done like their... God, yeah, I'm really speaking out of pocket here, but she insured her legs.
I believe that. So anyways, Mariah Carey, thank you for a really good Christmas jam every year. We really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's time.
There's only so many times you can sing All I Want for Christmas. Was she singing about, oh God, Nick Cannon at the time?
I think it was just the collective, like, that was the first of, like, cutesy Christmas songs, because we didn't really have that before that song.
Yep.
And now we have a ton of them, which is fine, but, like, all in all, Mariah...
She's a trendsetter.
Yeah, and she's done it, so now go away. And that's all I have to say.
Fair enough. Her and Nick Cannon were made for each other.
They really were, so just do that.
They're not still... There's no way.
No, I think she's married. Not that some people are hoes like that, but no,
Whoa.
I think they're both like seeing other people. So anyways, my number 10, Mariah Carey.
Ooh, my number 10, it's a duo. Honestly, my first 3 are duos. I didn't even realize that.
Is this the one that...
No, we'll get there. You'll know.
Okay.
But number 10, it's just because you have bastardized one of my favorite just series of all time. And it's Leslie Headland and Amanda Lestenberg, the director of Star Wars Acolyte and the star of Star Wars Acolyte. They just can't take responsibility for making a shitty show. They want to shit on all the fans and call them homophobic, racist, when your show just doesn't make sense. Star Wars is about good guys and bad guys, and they're trying to just get rid of that. If you want to do that, then don't make it about the Jedi. Jedis are good people. Like, stop. And none of the show makes sense. It's just bad. Just take responsibility. And little known fact, Leslie Headland was the personal assistant to Harvey Weinstein. So, take that for how you want it. Personal assistant. She was setting up all of those meetings on the bang couch. So, she had a hand in all that. Maybe she's just trying to make up for bad deeds. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing with Star Wars, but it is a wreck. And just take responsibility. You don't hit a home run every time. You're gonna produce a pooper every once in a while. And this is your pooper. Mm-hmm. This is a big old pooper.
Big old duker.
People aren't mad because of the weird, like, was pronoun episodes and stuff and the gay stuff. They're not mad about that. They're mad because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
None of it makes sense.
Yeah.
And then she said R2-D2's a lesbian. R2-D2's not even like a chick.
It's a robot.
It's a robot. There's no gender to R2-D2, and you're going to claim that's a lesbian? It's a robot. And I can collectively say, if R2-D2 did have a gender, he'd be a dude.
I do think I weirdly remember, like, older in life, because I'm not a Star Wars girl. Hello, obviously. But I do remember, I thought he was going to poot, and I just was going to see if the mic would pick it up, because it's funny. I do remember later in life, though, I think R2-D2 is a girl.
Wow, okay. I take that back. I take back what I said then. I'm obviously a fake Star Wars fan.
I don't know that for a fact, but I feel like I remember growing up and being like, oh, that's crazy, because I thought it was a robot. And then I do think it's a girl, but...
Is it a girl that plays R2-D2? Is that maybe what it is?
Maybe, but I do feel like I remember, like, just later in life learning like, oh, I guess I just assumed it was a nothing because it's a robot. So I don't know if it's like the person playing R2D2 is a woman, or
I think it is.
so maybe they're like, which to me that's not weird, because like people will be like, they name their cars and they're like, aha, it's a boy or it's a girl. Like, I don't find that part of it weird. It's whatever. But that'd be like if I was like, yeah, my car is bisexual. But if I said that, like, not as a bit. Like,
Yeah,
if I
it's
said
not
that
a
as
bit.
a...
She's dead serious.
Yeah. I think that's weird. I will say I can't stop listening to Amandala. Amandala's song.
Oh my god.
Because it's so crazy. It's like a car crash. I can't stop watching it.
It's just like...
And it's so musically terrible. I can't stop listening.
Like, stop shitting on the fans. Like, you guys just made a stinker.
And that's fine.
It happens.
Just own your stinker.
It happens. Also, I need to go back and make a correction from our February Black History Month episode. I said Yasuke was a samurai. There's no evidence of it. Some just asshole was like, oh, wow, I read this on Wikipedia, and wrote a 400-page book claiming the true story of Yasuke the samurai,
so
the
was
first
it even
black samurai.
based off of someone, or is it just
Yeah,
like a completely... Okay.
Yasuke was a real person, but there's 2 written accounts of him, and he was just like a slave or a worker for the emperor, not Nobunaga.
Okay.
There's no proof of him being
As
a
a
samurai. None. All written accounts are just him working, like carrying his stuff for him.
Yeah. Interesting.
It all just came from a freaking Wikipedia bullshit. And then this dude wrote a 400-page novel. What?
That's kind of cool, though, honestly. That sucks that wasn't a real thing, but that you'd like write a story like that is kind of cool.
That's ridiculous. But he claimed it was true. That's not cool at all.
Oh, okay.
He said this is the true story.
Okay.
This is all fact.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's sucks.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So I just had to correct myself there. Yasuke, not proven to be a samurai, just a dude.
Well, he's a samurai in our hearts. How about that?
He's a samurai on Netflix. So that's
how about
it.
that?
But yep, there you go. What's your number 9?
My number 9 is someone who I've never understood the hype. Fun fact, actually, my uncle has worked with this person and like kind of told me as a way to be like, pretty cool, right? And I was like, okay. I think they're so cringy, like the purest form of that word, and they need to go home, and it's Justin Timberlake.
Wow, fresh off his Dewey.
Yeah, I don't even care about the Dewey.
Have you seen Friends with Benefits?
No.
No Strings Attached or whatever
Yes.
with him and Mila Kunis?
So long ago, but yes, I've seen that.
You didn't like that?
No. I thought it was not... It's fine.
I don't mind Justin JT. He's fine.
I think he's so cringy. He is like the epitome to me of like white boy that's trying so hard to be black. And it really, I think there
are videos of that. It's pretty bad.
What started it, I mean, I've always felt like he was mid, but I didn't really care either way. I was just like, sure, there he is. But then I listened to the Britney Spears memoir, and she told me personally, we hung out. She told stories about him. And here are 2. I'll make them short and sweet. 1, I think he was meeting Snoop Dogg. He was meeting a rapper that was like huge, and he kept saying Foshizi just in front of the rapper to impress him. So that was really cool. I thought that was...
Yeah, they don't really use that terminology from what I've heard.
No, Justin, they certainly don't.
I don't know where he picked up on that.
No, but she recalled being like, I was so embarrassed.
He's totally that guy that's like, oh yeah, I have black friends.
Yes, and then she and him had a baby, or they got pregnant, but then she decided to have a no, we're not having this. And she was obviously in pain because that hurts. And to comfort her, he whipped out his acoustic guitar and started singing.
I mean, like any of us would.
You know the way, and I'm speaking for all women, I'm just going to go ahead and take that chance. The way that we would grab the neck of that guitar and start beating someone, if that's what they chose to do while we were in that much pain.
I wonder how his tour tickets were doing pre-Dewey.
Probably fine.
His ticket sales.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like him and J-Lo. Wasn't it J-Lo who sold like 1,000 tickets to a stadium? Have you seen that?
No, but we'll chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, her and Ben Affleck are a freaking disaster.
But I love Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Ben's the man, and he is over it.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there, I'm sure.
So anyways, my number 9, Justin Timberlake, stop for the love of God. Stop saying foshizi when you meet rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Thank you.
Okay. Can you...
Oh.
You just... It, like, you're sniffing the mic. Yeah, you can just... Okay, my number 9. This is another duo. And yeah, I'm taking them as a combo package. It's Joe Biden and Trump. It's time to go.
Yeah.
We need someone new. You guys are just a shit show. Granted, this isn't from any kind of political stance. This is purely from entertainment stance. I love hearing Trump talk. I think it's just pure madness. It's ridiculous. It's kind of hilarious. It's not kind of hilarious. It is freaking hilarious. If you don't take what he says seriously, oh man. But you had your time. You had your 4 years. You did fine. Honestly, I don't know how to judge how good a president does. I can just tell you how bad they did for some reason.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you who did good, who did bad. I mean, anybody can spin it how they want to spin it.
Right.
But you guys, after that debate, let's go. Get
Yeah.
out. Come on, RFK, get him in.
It was like, okay, fun season. Like, cool, but like the show is clearly dying.
Yes.
Let's cut our losses.
Figuratively and literally in Joe's.
Yes. I mean, aren't we all dying? But yes, I think Joe is literally giving God a little.
Oh my goodness. Watching them argue about their golf swings on the debate might have been one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
It was, honest to God, it almost drove me to drink till I black out.
It was so American. That's the most American thing I've ever seen. Talking about Trump was shitting on his handicap. That is so funny. That is so funny. And that's where our country is. But yeah, we just need to take a stand as a country and just like not vote at this point.
You know, here's what I think we should do.
I just don't understand how you can't put someone else that's better than Joe. You don't have anyone that can put a sentence together. This dude can't put a sentence together. He was struggling through that debate. And then Trump is just a lunatic. We can't have another 4 years of that.
We're screwed either way. I will say shout out to whoever made the decision to mute mics.
They didn't mute him when they were talking about golf swings.
Well, maybe they were like, let's just see how this plays out. Which, okay, that's kind of funny. But overall, that was such a huge move to do that. Because the last one I watched, I literally almost ate my laptop. I was watching it on my laptop because it was so bad. But I agree with you. I think there should be an age cutoff. I think there should be a cutoff.
I mean, I guess, but as long as you're still able to pass like a mental check.
After, like, how old is Trumpy?
Pretty old.
Like 76?
Older than the state of India. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, you silly.
I love the TikToks that are like things that are older than Joe and Trump.
Younger.
Younger, my bad.
It's okay.
My brain.
We have old on the brain right now.
Yeah, we do.
I agree with you. I think
it's like the U.S. highway system.
It's
Younger.
absurd, that list.
Really puts things in perspective. Segregation. the desegregation of schools is younger than both of them. That's crazy.
If I could do a backflip out of sheer, like, we're doomed,
the
I would
state
do one
of
right now.
Israel, younger. I'm trying to think of some American things they said. I can't think of squat right now.
It's okay.
It's fine. We get it. They suck.
Yep.
America's just a circus now, but take that for what it is and just have fun at this point.
Yeah, literally just go get yourself a cotton candy.
Just stop worrying about it and just enjoy it. Just bask in it.
Just do some Bosk.
Like, what are we gonna do about it? Just bitch.
Everything. Well,
Nothing. What are we gonna do?
I mean,
Nothing.
okay.
So,
okay.
there you go.
I like that duo. I agree. Get them both out.
Yep.
Okay, my number 8 is someone who I really tried to be like internally to defend and be like, they're not that bad. And it's just gotten to a point where I'm like, we just need to call it what it is. She needs to go. And it's Demi Lovato.
Oh, wow. She was one of my honorable mentions. Yeah, she is having a tough go at it.
The thing that really got me, she was one of my first concerts. And honestly, great night. That was a really good era.
That was when she was doing well.
Yes. I watched both her documentary series. I do feel for the fact that she is an addict, and that sucks because that's real and that sucks.
What Disney show was she on? It wasn't Wizards of Waverly Place, was it?
No, that's Selena Gomez.
Ah.
She did Camp Rock, which was her big break, and then I think they did like a show with her after. But she went on a rant about, oh my god,
The frozen yogurt rant's the one that got me. Is that what you're talking about? Oh.
So she went on a rant. There's two things. In each of mine, I have a story to back up why I hate them. Demi Lovato is twofold. One is the frozen yogurt rant, where basically she was just saying that having sugar-free cookies, that was another one, or anything of that variety, like, is promoting a toxic diet culture.
Oh my god.
Now here's my thing. As someone who used to not eat, I understand the like weird relationship people can have with food, especially women. I don't have any issue with that. Some people just want like sugar-free stuff just for like, for example, me as someone who's paranoid about my teeth, I just know that that's going to make me feel better. Also, it helps your skin. Like, there's other things that's not even about like your body shape. It's just like, that's just kind of what I want.
I don't even understand her logic. Like, how did she get to that?
I mean, I couldn't tell you. But then the other one that really, really pushed me over the edge, she did a like tour of this haunted house, or like a legitimately haunted house.
I think I remember this.
With someone who like spoke to ghosts, whatever. Which I love all that stuff. And they said that there was a young spirit in the house. She said that she felt connected to it, and she said that she felt like it had trauma.
Yep.
And so to help the spirit go to the other side, she started singing one of her own songs.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. That is bold. To think that your song is going to take somebody to the
other side.
That's what she should have been singing, was some Red Hot Chili Peppers, The Other Side. That might have done it.
No way. She said, I know exactly what the one is. And it's called Skyscraper.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the moment I realized, like, oh, yeah, you have to go. It's time.
It's like, I think I don't even think she needs to go permanently. I think she just needs a good, long hiatus.
Yeah.
Just get the hell away for a little bit. Just a minor setback for a major comeback. Because she could get it together. She's got time, but like,
absolutely,
you got to get the hell away now.
And it's crazy because like, she is a natural fucking talent. Her vocal range is actually insane.
I feel like she just got so indoctrinated with that LA bullshit that it just hurts.
Yeah, I just think the moment you start thinking your music can help a ghost get to this spirit world, maybe we just do like a vacation. So maybe she just needs a soft boot.
Yep.
And then a welcome back at some point.
Well, that's up for debate.
Well, we'll see. Time will tell, but I do think, bottom line, for now, you gotta go.
Yep.
So that's my number 8.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I'm glad it got brought up. My number 8, you're going to freaking hate it. I don't even know if they're still together, but they're insufferable when they're together. It's MGK and Megan Fox. Jesus Christ. Don't even act like they're a fun duo. They're talking about freaking they like wear vials of blood around each other's neck, and like she is just insufferable when she's around them. She is all about the woo woo like manifestation nonsense, and then MGK just what's he's doing black arm. He's doing black body. Like, what are you doing with this, man? And then he just got over his pop punk era and he's rapping again all of a sudden.
Which that part I think is fine. Like musically, I think that's...
Sure.
Here's something that I'm going to tell you about them that you're going to hate.
Oh, God.
So they did an interview. She knows, first of all, his astrological chart like it's the back of her hand.
Of course she does.
And she was on Call Her Daddy.
Of course she was.
And I think her episode was so funny. But her nickname for him, she calls him her Buddha.
What?
Yeah, that's her nickname. So how I call you like Shleem, she'll call him Buddha.
We got MGK with us right here.
So
in spirit. So MGK and Dobie just chilling.
I thought that was something that would make you smile.
Oh yeah, I am smiling away. Oh
So,
my God.
I thought that was pretty cool. And then they asked in that same interview, how do they like to unwind after a long day? And he was like, oh, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. And she was like, Buddha, stop. Like, because it was going to be something sexual. He's like, oh, don't say it. And she's like, Buddha.
Dude, that was the craziest poot.
I thought that was you.
Nope, that was Migo. That was some mean rip ass. That was crazy. He said, yeah, I'm feeling better now.
We have to get a Migo cam. Next up, please. Yep. We have to get a Migo cam. Okay, well, you know what? I know that they're insufferable, but I just think it's so funny because I'm like, they're like parents. Like, it's just so funny to me that they act like this.
The beef he had with Eminem. Like,
that,
don't come at Eminem. What are you doing, dude? Know better.
That was not the move. Yeah.
And you know what? We'll get into another beef later on.
Oh, we certainly will.
We will.
Oh, we will. I wonder if it's the same number. There's a good shot. Maybe. Yeah, I think that wasn't a good move for him.
Horrible.
But
Eminem literally shit on him so hard that he changed genres. And I also hate like how profound he thinks he is for playing like the same 3 chords. You play pop punk, bud. You're not profound. You're gonna turn around and tell me Blink 182 is like the deepest shit you've ever heard?
Oh, but he would.
No.
I think it's so funny. And
like, what you're doing on a technical aspect is not impressive. You're not doing like heavy metal music. You're not like, your wordplay's not good. You're just making easy music. I'm sorry, but it's what it is. I love it. I love Tickets to My Downfall. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
One of the best albums ever. But don't come at me with the bullshit of being like this profound, just the voice of everybody. Like, shut up. You just hit this nostalgic little itch that everybody was like looking for during COVID, maybe.
Yep, it was COVID.
during COVID. Everybody was like, damn, missed
And
the
we're
old
kind of
days.
emo. Yeah, it was just this weird. Yeah.
You just right place, right time. Okay, what were you gonna say before I?
No, it's okay. This is another thing I thought of. Crap, I'm losing it. It was one thing that you were gonna think was so silly. Oh, remembered it. She genuinely believes that she manifested him because at the age, whatever their age gap is, maybe it's like 8 years, 7 years, whatever.
She's older.
She's older. At whatever age that was when he would have been born, she wrote about like what her dream boy would be, as every like 7-year-old does. And every 7-year-old is like, I'm gonna marry a tall rock star. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, I manifested him. So I thought you would think that was pretty interesting.
She's straight up Donnie from Real Bros.
I love it. There's something, because to me it feels so harmless and stupid that it's just like, and I'm like, they're parents for her of multiple children. So I'm like, she has multiple boys and then he has a daughter.
I didn't realize that. I knew he had a kid, but not with her.
No.
Thank God.
He was 17 when he had his daughter. So she's like a teenager, like she's older. Yep. But her, because she was married at one point, she has like 2 or 3 boys that are, I would say like 12 and under. But I just think that's so funny that she's like, probably like at bedtime, she's like, baby, let's do the full moon ritual.
Oh God, you know they do the soul bonding meditations in the middle of the freaking living room.
They drink each other's blood.
Dude, get out. Stop it. Just separate. I will say I like the MGK and Trippie Redd duo. They are fun. They're a good time. We can do a whole...
Yeah.
They're good. They're fun.
I think that's a good friendship that
very good.
is needed.
I think Trippie definitely keeps him in check.
Yes. Which is so funny because I'm like,
on his bullshit.
How old do you think Trippie is? Like the age difference is probably.
Idea. I feel like they're pretty close.
He's like 33 now, MGK.
What? Oh yeah, Trippie's got to be like.
I bet he's like 10 years younger. 23, 24?
No way. I think he looks younger than he is.
Maybe.
There's no way. Like,
also, did I tell you my theory that I think like I could be really good friends with Trippie Redd?
Yeah, it's a pretty weird theory.
Yeah, I don't know why, but he's 25.
Oh wow, a decade. All right, you hit the nail on the head right there.
Well.
Yep, MGK and Megan Fox.
Okay.
Get out.
Okay. My number 7. I don't know if you'll know this person necessarily. But it's Bella Hadid. Do you know who that is?
Familiar, maybe. I don't know.
You've probably seen her face. Her and her sister are famous for a couple reasons. They both Victoria's Secret models. They're also just like homies with like Taylor Swift, Blake Lively. But Bella has specifically been like a talking point because...
Is she on like a Sports Illustrated?
Guaranteed, maybe? Yeah. Probably both of them have been.
Okay. What's her sister's name?
Gigi. I'll show you. I guarantee you've seen them.
Probably.
They're obviously freaking ridiculously beautiful.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Never seen.
Well, Bella is the brunette. And she's just like this funny thing where she dated The Weeknd, and during that era she was very much like she like spoke about streetwear, like so she'd do collabs with like streetwear brands,
big Fubo
and
whatever.
She did an interview where she was like talking about her favorite shoes and stuff, and she had like some Nikes, and she was like, yeah, like if a boy wears these, like he can get it. And then within like that same year, she did a collab with this like Italian designer, and she was interviewed, and she was like, the collection is beautiful, no? And people are like, Bella, like what are you doing?
She's Italian now.
Yeah, so I think it's so funny. And she's going through a bit of a crisis right now for some reason. and she's dating a cowboy now, and she's like, I'm a cowgirl.
She's going to pick up a southern accent.
Guaranteed.
You know, some people are just mad impressionable, and that's just what it is. And that's just what it is. I'll just leave it at that.
But she's like, to me, she's like a soft push out the door, where it's like, we don't need a hard boot, but it's like, maybe let's go find yourself real quick and then come back.
There is no self to be found. She's just a shell just floating through life. She's just so pretty that she never had to develop a personality or any kind of interesting aspects. So she's just like, fashion, shoes. Ooh.
I hope she is Southern now.
Look at my tits. That's all it comes down to.
Yeah. Well, in any case, I love the variety she gives.
You said she's friends with Taylor Swift?
Gigi is her sister. Yeah, she's part of that squad. But Bella, and she's always like, I'm the black sheep of the family. Like, no one gets me.
Of course.
So I think it's pretty cool, but I love, there's like an interview where it's like cut between they can get it to like the collection is mwah. And I think it's so funny. So anyways, Bella, let's just take some time. Yep.
Woo! All right, this is my first non-duo, and then we're hopping right back on the duo train after that. But it's Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro. You're Hispanic. Stop saying the N-word. Stop. Can we like get a coalition together, like a what's the petition to tell Hispanics to stop saying the N-word? You have your own slur that you can utilize.
If you so please.
Stop it.
Yeah.
You didn't earn that one. Tekashi, you're a freaking snitch. You're kind of annoying. You're not even kind of annoying. Yeah, you're super annoying. You know, he's like, he doesn't even like, we can't use that word, but like he'll take advantage of people when they're asleep.
He does forced love touch.
Forced love touches.
As Christina P. says.
Passed out forced love touches. He doesn't even like do them when they're awake. Like he waits till they're knocked out because you know he's partying hard. Like he's one of those creeps. I just know it. Just look at him.
Also, the rage that he has, it's because, and this isn't a bit, this isn't to be funny, it's because he's gay and can't come to terms, like literally, I'm convinced that he is. And I think that's where like this internalized homophobia is. I really think that.
I mean that, and he's just a snitch and he's just trying to come to terms with it. Like
he's just scary, like
he sucks.
Yes.
And there's too many documentaries about him.
Yes. Why are there so many?
We're giving him too much light. Like,
I don't understand. He deserves
one documentary to talk about how much of a piece of shit he was for snitching and then be done with it.
Right.
Like, we don't need all these docs about him. He's not that...
It's not that big.
He's not that worthy of it.
Yeah. I agree.
He's so annoying.
There's a weirdly absurd amount of documentary, like, series on him.
But Kiki slaps. That song goes hard, and I'll bump it. I don't care.
Well, you can bump it as he leaves. That's fine.
Yeah, he is just a gross human being.
Yeah.
But, hey, the world needs those people too, huh?
The yin and the yang.
Yep, we'd be bored without them.
That's true.
What would we be talking about here?
Literally. So
I guess shout out to Tekashi for that.
We say thank you to all these people now.
Yeah, just get out. Go to jail. Serve your time. Don't be a snitch.
Yeah.
Or just, like, get out of the country. I don't know how you haven't gotten shot by... Did he snitch on the Bloods? I feel like Bloods and Crips are, like, West Coast. I don't know if they come over to the East Side.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I haven't watched Gangland in a while. That show doesn't really get run up anymore. Bring it back, History Channel. That shit went so hard. I used to love some Gangland. You never watch Gang... Okay.
I don't know why you're surprised, though.
Because it's just good TV. Like, your fan... Like, Bill... Or your father didn't run up the History Channel hard. I feel like your dad would love the History Channel.
He definitely does love the History Channel. I just don't remember if we ever, because I could also see him being like, "We're not gonna watch."
Also, that might have been really stupid. I think Gangland might have been on like A&E. I don't know why that'd be on.
Well,
the
we didn't
History
have
Channel.
cable, so if it wasn't on, like, if it was a cable channel, then we didn't watch it.
So what would you guys watch?
There was like 10 channels, and it was like the news, probably the other news, PBS Kids,
The good stuff.
British. There was a British. I'm not kidding. We had like 5 channels.
Nice.
So, well, yeah, he can go to jail, and that can be his boot for now. My number 6 is one that I think you're gonna appreciate and agree with. This person is not talented. What?
Just keep going.
They don't have a career, or they don't have, like, they shouldn't. And it's Whitney Cummings.
Wow.
I don't think.
No, I think she used to be funnier, more funny.
When she's pregnant, I'm fine.
I think when she was in her HBO special era, they might have been like okay. That last special we watched of hers was bad. Like nobody in the crowd was laughing.
It was a laugh track.
There were like pity laughs.
Yeah.
That was rough. And then when she like came on Joe to promote it and shit, she was like trying to defend it and whatnot, and it was kind of sad to watch.
It was. That's what I was gonna say. It's like I hate her comedy. Like, I don't think she's funny, but just human to human, it like hurts to watch someone flop like that and then defend it.
And it's really weird that the way she has her podcast where she wants to interview people, but she's very Bert-esque in her interviews where she can't let them talk.
Nope.
She makes everything about her.
Yes, I don't like her. I don't think she's funny. Maybe she was back. Clearly, she had to have been at least a little to the right audience.
I guess.
But I think go. Like, you won't be missed. I'm sorry.
I do like when her and Tim Dillon have a podcast together and he just shits on her the whole time.
See, but that, like, the comedy comes from him. Like,
Of
if they
course.
had a podcast, I would watch it because...
Just for Tim.
Yeah. Like, there's nothing I would watch with Whitney for Whitney. Maybe for her to get, like, roasted or something.
She had a sitcom. She wrote Two Broke Girls or something. She's an okay sitcom writer, I guess, except for the one that she starred in with Chris D'Elia.
See, and I have, like, weird fever dream memories of that show. I don't think I watched
clips.
Yeah. I think it's fine. She can go.
Just, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did well as a sitcom writer, and then I think that gave her a little validity.
She might be a great writer, maybe. Like, I don't know.
She's fine at writing.
Then
Not
maybe,
my
like,
cup of tea.
yeah,
Her stand up it's been rough.
it's not funny.
No, I didn't laugh once
No.
when I watched it. But I mean, then again, comedy's subjective as shit. But
For sure.
I haven't
this is
really
my
ever.
list.
Yeah.
So.
I haven't really talked to anybody that's like, yo, that Whitney Cummings special, amazing.
Or just like, yo, did you hear? Like, Whitney Cummings is gonna be in a big town near us.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Anyways.
It's not like she's not like Nikki Glaser,
Right.
annoying as shit on podcasts. But when I saw her stand up, pretty good.
See, I really think I could like
pretty
her.
good.
Yeah.
God, she is insufferable on a podcast, though.
Yes.
So bad.
But I like it. It's in a silly way to me.
It's no. Give it like 2 episodes and you'll be like, oh my god.
Okay, fair enough. But anyways, Whitney.
Her YMH episode is the only one I haven't finished. Like since I started watching
you
YMH.
showed me that, and we tried to watch like as much as we could.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Whitney Cummings, good one.
Thank you.
Yep. Get on out. All right, we're back to the duos, Jake and Logan Paul. Get out.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
We've been so sick of you guys. I would say Jake, or no, who's the boxer?
Fuck.
Yeah, I think it's
both
Jake.
fighters?
Well, they're both
Yes,
fighters,
Jake.
but
It's
Jake's
Jake.
like he identifies more
Yes,
as a boxer.
it is.
I'm more on board with Jake. I do think he's a pretty good fighter. Granted, we'll see when he fights the bare knuckles guy. God, why am I blanking on his name? I don't know. He put up a good fight against Tommy Fury, even though he lost. But
I mean, everyone that knows like that world, people are like, yeah, he's legitimate.
dude, like, kid throws freaking hands.
Yeah.
He works hard. I'll give him his due with that. But
I think
like,
that's fine. And he's gotten less annoying as he, like,
100%.
obviously he was like a teenager when he like
Mm-hmm.
popped off. No shit, you're gonna be annoying.
But Logan's still just so ick.
Yes, and he doesn't feel like, not that I would trust either of them, but if I had to pick one, it
Jake
would
all day.
definitely not be Logan.
Yeah, Logan just, there's something going on with Logan that's dark.
Agreed.
He scammed the shit out of a bunch of people with like some crypto shit or like NFT shit, and he's dealing with lawsuits with that right now. Was it him or Jake that went to the suicide for it?
It's him.
It was Logan because
Yes.
Dax was shitting
Said,
on him.
yep.
Like, who goes to and makes fun of like dead people hanging from trees? Like, that's so
It's just this
Like,
evil.
you don't like outgrow that kind of shit.
Yeah.
There's certain things that I feel like Jake
Right, he
has
just was
definitely
like,
matured.
I'm a rapper and I hate my ex. Like, okay, yeah, you're a teenager.
Jake, I feel like, has matured and
Yeah.
grown as a person. Logan, like, you don't outgrow that kind of sociopathic type shit. Like, that shit is embedded. You got that till death. Like, you're a freak, dude.
There was a documentary series on the brothers that I watched. I don't
So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take Jake off this. I'm just going to do Logan Paul.
I'm good with that.
I fuck with Jake. There
I'm
we
good
go.
with that. But yeah, Jake was talking about how, like, low key, his dad was like obsessed with Logan and then like just constantly shat on him, which is why I think he's like was so
humbler.
driven, and he always wanted to like beat his brother.
I want to go ahead and take back that I said humble and Jake Paul in the same
I think
sentence,
he's grown.
but
I mean, maybe people
from what we've
shit on
known-
me. Yeah, like,
from what we know.
I think he's turned out pretty fine. Like, I don't know. I don't think he's annoying.
I don't know. I like the lane he's in with the fighting and shit. We'll see how he does
Yeah.
against. God damn it! It's the bare knuckle fighter, and I can't think of his freaking name right now. But I want to see how that turns out for sure. Unless it already happened, it might have already went down. Because that guy is legit. Like, that's a real ass fighter.
It's not Mike Perry, is
yeah,
it?
it is Mike Perry.
Okay.
Oh my God, he might have
He
bitten
was-
off.
Was he the one on Theo?
That was Will Strickland. Mike Perry might have been on, but you're
He
thinking of Will
was.
Strickland.
No, there was two. It was Will, and then I think it was Mike that
Mike
he had
was
on.
probably on too,
Yeah.
but like that's gonna be a real ass fight. Like, you might have bitten off more than you can chew, but we'll see. But I do like watching whatever's going on with that because he's putting in the freaking work. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I respect it. But Logan,
Yeah, Logan, it's time. It's like a hard fucking boot.
I hate
steel
Prime.
toe.
The fact that Prime drinks and has like a spot on the shelf at Publix and BioSteel doesn't.
I know. I don't even want to talk about it because I
Pisses
miss
me off.
BioSteel. The peach flavor specifically, so bad.
I just gotta stack up on 12 packs,
We-
get them shipped out to the house.
We have to.
They're so good.
They are. Okay, I like that one. I really like that one. I hate Logan. My number 5, I'm just gonna say it. It's Andrew Schultz.
Whoa.
I've hated him from the beginning. I'll hate him till the end.
He's the definition of a grifter.
He's the ultimate. He is so unaware of himself that it's honest to fucking God impressive. He actually, like, some of these are kind of bits and it's like, oh, they're so nice. He drives me up a damn wall.
He's the guy that says stand-up comedians are modern-day philosophers and believes it wholeheartedly.
That's what is so
Like,
annoying.
he says it with just such genuosity. There's no, like, bit behind it.
No. I hate him. I think he's so not funny. He's such a douche. Like, oh my God. And then
The way he does his podcast with, like, his boys. That have
yeah,
to
because
back him up.
he can't hold his own, so he has to have his stupid dumbass little high school hype boys. Like, he's like low-key such a bully, but then he's like,
yeah.
oh my god, you can't take a joke.
Yeah.
Like he's
when he
freaking,
brought a clown out for Bert, and he knows that Bert is deathly afraid of clowns. Like that's just.
he is so
Come
the
on, bro.
boyfriend who is like, will like
Husband now.
husband, scary, who will like call their like wife out in public, make a comment about how she looks like a whale, and then he'll be like, babe, can you fucking loosen up?
Yeah,
like,
take a
oh, you
joke.
can't take a joke. So I hate him. He is a steel toe boot out. Like, you're not funny.
Just his whole like making a revelation is so insane. Like his whole like, so you're telling me
You gotta get
that
more
you
hands
do
involved.
this, and then, wow.
Ew. We have to stop. We literally have to move on. He makes me, I should have put him higher on the list. He makes me so annoyed.
He's a good 5.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve the top. So anyways, bye.
Yeah,
Done
get
with
on,
him.
Get on out.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't gotten through it. Oh my god, the shit he did where he was like, he dropped his special online for like 2 weeks and sold it and was like, all right, you only got 2 weeks to buy it, and then he dropped it for free a month later on YouTube. That's some scummy ass shit.
He's just a little dumbass little snake. I
Scummy.
hate him.
And then the clip of him explaining what grifters do, and he's literally explaining himself.
That's not what I'm saying. There's no self-awareness. It's comical. That's the only funny thing about him. It's his lack of understanding.
He just thinks he's so valid because he like predicted this fall of Netflix, or this so-called everybody putting their shit out on YouTube instead of like relying on Netflix and the streaming services to put out their comedy specials. So now he thinks he has this profound voice and like opinion on everything, as we're over here giving an opinion on a top 10 podcast. But hey, you know,
But I like, I'm constantly impressed by his lack of self-awareness.
it's
the craziest example of it I've ever seen.
I envy it. I envy
Me
people
too.
like that.
Honestly, I wish I could live like that.
Honestly, maybe we are living like that and we just don't even know it.
I would like to think I'm self-aware. Who knows? But I think the fact that we even think about it is a step in the right direction.
That's fair.
So,
Okay. My number 5 bad baby. Come on. That bitch is annoying. What, like, she has no talent. All she did was say Catch Me Outside, and now she has a rap career.
you have to do the whole thing. It's Catch Me Outside.
How about that? Like, what? Is that the hook to every song? It better be, or else I wouldn't listen to it.
I
don't think I've
she's
ever
so
heard a Bad
funny.
Baby song.
No, I haven't. No. But also, I love how Bert says Bad Barbie because he
Yep.
can't get it in his head. She is like in the middle of, I don't know what the legal process is, but she's basically calling out people like Dr. Phil because the ranch that he sent her to is very similar to the one we watched that documentary series on. It was
damn.
fucked.
She got sent to one of those. Like,
after that show. So low key, I'm kind of team Bad Baby just because of that experience. Yeah, it's messed up what they made them do. So,
Damn.
do I think she's a great artist? No, but
Ooh wee.
also so crazy to be like, yeah, Dr. Phil really like launched my career. Like,
I mean, he did.
I know.
I love hearing him talk about it. He's just like, oh,
I know. Little did he realize.
we really got to talk about her again.
Again.
Like, he's so bummed out by Bad Baby.
He will be tied to her forever now. Like,
Oh, it's so good.
I love it. But yeah, I think she honestly needs a boot. Like, I think it would be
Oh
good
my
for her,
God.
like, mental
It'd be
sanity.
so good. She's already made enough money, unless she's already burned through it, which she probably has. But
Who's to judge?
yeah, who's the judge? Maybe I need to give her stuff a listen. Maybe she's good. Who knows?
What if we become, like, huge Bad Baby fans?
That'd be such a bummer.
That'd be awesome.
We would be the ultimate hypocrite. We'd have to make a serious
We
redaction.
would redact. Yeah, we would do it on air. Of course. Well, maybe that could be like to be determined. Do they get the boot or not?
No, I'm just gonna go ahead
To
and
be
still give
booted?
her. Yeah, she's still booted in my book.
Okay, fair enough. All right, my number 4 is a collection, and it is every celebrity that participated in the Imagine video during COVID. If you voluntarily participated, you need the boot.
Such a weird song to sing too. Like, imagine if what was it? Like,
It's
if
like,
God was one of us or something.
There's no heaven.
Yo, what the hell is the message behind that?
I don't know, but I think it's so funny too that they all had to, because it was COVID, they all had to be like, imagine that. Wait, that take sucked. And they had like found a different lighting.
I'd
They're
love to see
imagine.
like how many takes each celebrity had, like a chart.
Yeah, I
bet-
think it's so funny.
I bet Aaron Paul had. Oh man, I don't know. I hate that Aaron Paul was a part of that because Breaking Bad was so awesome. But
COVID was a weird time for everyone. You can cut him some slack.
You kind of have to cut him some slack. COVID was definitely weird. We all had I don't know. I thrived during COVID. I loved it because I'm already in the house all the time. And I was like, yo, I don't have to go to the office. Let's freaking
That's
go.
true.
This is lit.
It had its perks. I hated that era.
It's not like I go out. I don't give a shit. Like,
I think if
whatever.
we did one now, I'd thrive. But back then, it was weird. It was a weird time for the girl.
The only thing I hated was just like throwing a mask on when I went to the grocery store.
I hated having to fly with a mask on. That was my least favorite.
That was a nightmare.
Because I got hot as hell.
Yo, I would like. I'm not one to get like mad anxiety, but I get like halfway through that flight, and I'm just like, yo.
Of course.
And then you would like put your nose out or something, and the flight attendant starts bitching at you, and you're just like, dude, like I just took my mask off to take a sip of water. Like,
or
what
like
are we
I'm
doing
having
here?
a fucking panic attack.
Like this is terrible.
Agreed.
Ugh.
So I'm not gonna give these actors a pass for the video, but it was a weird time. COVID was a little funky for us.
I would always
all.
play I would put my head down, so I could, like put my mask in, and like do that, like ew.
I would just hold it like out because I'd be like, I'm claustrophobic as hell and I'm sweating. Like, what do you want
Yes.
from me?
You just have that little doo-doo ass air
That blows
stream
like
just coming
lukewarm air if you're lucky.
down. Oh my gosh.
So
Boy,
anyways.
do we sound like some old head comedians bitching about air flight right now?
I don't give a shit. Anyways, that's my number 4. Everyone in the Imagine video.
Yeah, great pick. I'm here for that one. My number 4, this guy is a creepazoid, dude. It's Garth Brooks. Holy shit.
Yep. Okay.
You had a banger of all bangers. I'll give you that.
Yeah, of
People
course.
in low places.
I've got friends in low places.
Friends in low places. If you catch me drunk enough, I'll go ham on that in the bar. That song goes
Of
hard.
course. Yeah.
He's a creep.
And
He's definitely murdering people and hiding the bodies. Like and also he can't take a joke.
no.
Like the whole Tom Segura like YMH community, like asking him where the bodies are and getting in his Instagram comments, and he is.
If he leaned into that, do you
it'd
know
be
how?
awesome.
And it would be good for his career. Like, obviously he's not hurting for money, but I'm like, that could revamp a whole new generation. The YMH listeners, he is missing out.
He turned his comments off. That literally
What a
used to
boo.
brighten my day when I could go on his Instagram and scroll through the comments, and it's nothing but Your Mom's House podcast bits.
Yeah.
That if I was having a bad day, that would lift me up so quick it wasn't even funny.
Yeah.
But like all the little weird videos he makes where he's just like
He's like robotic.
he's like, let's give it up for Ukraine. Let's stand up for those people dying.
Yeah.
Like it's
unnatural.
weird.
Yeah.
He's just been in the limelight too long, I think. And
Yeah,
he
he
just
needs the boot. We don't
he
even
needs it.
want to give it to him necessarily. He just needs it.
This is for your own good,
Literally.
Garth,
We're doing this because we love you.
and all the people you're holding captive.
Right. This is also for the families of the victims.
Like you really got to give them closure.
Yes.
Like-
Yes.
Oh God, come on, Garth.
Yeah.
I think my favorite. Literally, there was the peak of the YMH bits infiltrating Garth Brooks was. I swear it was one of the producers on YMH.
It was.
to a Garth Brooks
It was
concert.
Zolo or whatever.
Yeah, Zolo was holding up the "I love you, Garth Brooks," and he got on the big screen and dropped the poster, and it said, "Where are the bodies, G?"
It's so good.
Oh my god! Like
That's
that
a
was
gift
peak.
from the universe.
That was peak. That was so amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Oh god, yeah. He just can't get it. He just doesn't get it.
Yep. I like that pick. I don't know how I did not think of that one.
So Garth Brooks also apparently he was a pop star. You remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
There was a trivia.
He had like a alter name.
Yep, back in the 90s, he had an
Yes.
alternative name.
And it was
he
like-
came out with a pop song.
What the hell? It was like such a normal name too. It was like Chris Williams.
So whack.
What a weirdo.
Yep. So
Nice. Real quick, could I have a sip of your agua? Or any bevy?
yes.
Thank you. I'm sweating in
Your
this.
own water. This is only like our 32nd episode. You gotta
I know, I need to come prepared.
come on.
I know.
Come on.
Come on. Okay, my number 3, it's time. Now more than ever, and it's Drake.
Wow, that's only your number 3.
Oh, you will very much appreciate my number 2 and 1.
Okay.
So we don't have to talk about him too much right now if we're going to circle back.
Yeah, well, we definitely will.
So just know that if you're on his side, unsubscribe from us.
Dude, you're a freaking idiot. That's
And
all
you're
it
a
is.
creepazoid.
Yep.
That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to hand it off to you.
JoJo Siwa. Good Lord.
You
You
can
like-
just hand that one.
Just, what are you doing? You are not the voice of a generation. Your dance moves, people don't think they're cool or popular. They're just so bad that they went viral. Why are you dressing like Gene Simmons from Kiss? What are you doing? You're also stealing music. Karma is a bitch. She literally stole that song. Like word for word.
Oh, I know.
Like, what the hell is her problem? That right there is the definition of a delusional narcissist. Like, it's so bad. And I don't even know if we can blame her for it just because of her upbringing on Disney.
She wasn't on Disney. She was on Dance Moms.
Are you sure? I swear she had a Disney show.
No. She was a dancer on Dance Moms. And
oh, my God.
yeah.
That makes it even worse.
Yeah.
None of it's valid now.
Yeah.
She was just on Dance Moms. And she dances like that.
What's crazy though, is she actually is a really good dancer. Like she's technically trained and classically trained, which makes it all even worse. Because it's like you could be fine. We will talk about this in a second, very soon. So I don't know how deep you want to dive.
We'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
JoJo Siwa, please stop.
All right.
It bums me out when I see that shit.
Yep.
You're not Kiss. And you're just not profound. Like, that outfit is not... You're just copying Kiss. What? Let's go on. What's your number 2?
JoJo Siwa.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot more to be said. I see these are ones that I'm like,
It just
it's
has
not
to
funny.
stop.
It's not, you're not a trailblazer in any way.
No.
You're not like creating this new lane that you think you're creating.
You're stealing, and you're saying that you're a trailblazer. You're stealing shit. You're literally the Carlos Mencia of pop music right now. Like, it's so insane.
There's got to be some legal something that comes from that. If the artist who wrote it,
If they want to pursue it,
which I think they should, because they would make a killing. But
I guess.
it's just like, I hate to use that word cringe because it's like such this like, so cringe. But it's like, it's the purest cringe.
Like, why is she taking shots on stage? Like, stop trying to be edgy and shit. You still
She's
look
going
like you're
through her like
10.
Miley Cyrus twerk, like when she had her weird thing. But the thing is, Miley Cyrus, at least you're like, damn, that song kind of slapped.
Yeah.
Like the artist, you couldn't deny, even through all the bullshit. JoJo Siwa's just trying to be like, I'm in just like my Miley Cyrus like Wrecking Ball era. And it's like, okay, but like, where's the talent part? We can't find that.
Haven't seen it.
So.
Yeah, that's very true about Miley. Those were some undeniable bangers.
Yeah,
sure.
So good. To this day, so good. And then that's exactly what she thinks she's doing right now. Let's just say this, you're not.
And she's not going to come out on the other side as well as Miley did. I like to think Miley's doing pretty well.
I think she's fucking killing it. I love her.
Even though her voice sounds like she smokes 4 packs a day.
She probably does, but guess what? Her singing voice somehow still is fine.
Yeah, that's crazy. How do people like her and Ozzy? Well, I guess it's not really the same bit, but like Ozzy Osbourne can't like string together a coherent sentence, but you put him on stage.
It's almost like it's kind of like you get into flow, like your brain.
Yep.
It kind of supersedes all that.
Oh man, flow is a beautiful thing. The more flow, the better. Maybe.
I think so.
I feel like
is there too much?
Yeah, there may be too much flow. There's always too much of anything.
Fair enough.
There's always a happy medium.
Yeah.
It's just a rule of thumb for life. But yeah, flow is sick.
Yeah.
Flow state's the best. I don't think people get enough of it now. That would
Definitely
solve about 80% of the crisis in America.
It would literally, the mental health like epidemic would be completely, I don't think solved, but like it would be completely.
Be heavily reduced.
Yes.
If people just looked for flow.
Maybe towards the end of the app, you can recommend that book.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple flow books. Just look up anything. Just look up flow book.
Okay.
Book about flow state, and you'll find something.
Okay. All right. You're
God,
number 2.
This guy. Oh my God. Needs to stay in his fucking lane. Terrence Howard.
I was waiting.
Dude. 1 times 1 is not 2. Please, for the love of God, shut the fuck up. You are just riling up all the freaking idiots out there and giving them validity. You do nothing but spout just nonsense and bullshit about like wave conjugations and math that you claim to know and that you taught yourself. You fucking said you have a doctorate degree from the University of South Carolina that doesn't even offer biochemistry as like a field of study. Dude, I've never seen somebody more delusionally narcissistic than this fucking asshole. The fact that he claims to have remembered like being in his mother's womb as a
the fetus
as a fetus, dude, like he is so mentally unwell, and the fact that nobody holds him in check is such a shame. It's such a shame, bro. Please just stick to acting. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about at all. You just put a bunch of words together that you think sound good, and then you shitting on the Dewey Decimal System for no reason. Dude, like, please stop. Please. Like, your ideas or whatever theories that you're groundbreaking, there is no gravity theory, was so profound that you had to go to The View to
You mean
show
the
it to the world.
world-renowned academic morning talk show?
He went to Oxford University to like spill out his claims. Everybody laughed at him.
And they left.
Every time he opens his mouth, he says 5 wrong things. Like 1 times 1 is not 2. If you don't understand basic multiplication, dude, it's not a metaphor. You wrote a whole freaking manifesto on how 1 times 1 is 2. It's not. Dude, you have to stop. It's just not good. You need help. You truly need help. And all these people that are egging you on, Joe Rogan especially, Joe, you're lucky you didn't make this list. You need to stay in your fucking lane. You're the head of the contrarians, and like it's getting out of hand now. Your self-awareness is plummeting as of late. Fuck Terrence Howard. Dude, You need help. You need help. So there you go. There's my spiel. Terrence Howard has been in my kitchen.
Yes.
He is just all up in it. He is living in it rent free. So, Terry, get some freaking help. This man, his new claim to math is called Terryology. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Who's your number 2?
Oh, we're at my number 1.
Your number 1.
I have a prop for this one that I've been hiding this whole time. What is this?
A pickle.
Nope. This isn't a pickle.
A cucumber.
My number 1.
Whoa.
First of all, I wish you guys could feel how fucking warm this cucumber is now, because it's been in my little sleevey this whole time.
Oh, man. This feels like a low blow. She's going through a rough time
I
right
don't
now
give a
with
shit.
Alec and shooting that one chick.
Don't care. Care that the woman is dead. Don't care about her. My number 1 is Hilaria Baldwin, because this woman is so insane.
God, can we even call her a celebrity? Like, what does she do besides being married to Alec Baldwin?
I mean, if the Kardashians are famous for just being famous,
All right,
you know?
all right. I'll take it.
I just think, okay, so she does this quirky little thing where sometimes she has this, like, zoomer alert, she has this, like, thick Latin accent, and it's as if she's speaking broken English. And the reason I have this little tiny ass cucumber is because, do you know how excited I was about this, by the way? Is because she was on, like, a morning talk show cooking. She probably has a cookbook out, let's be honest. And she was like, and then you take, these are, how you say in English, cucumbers.
She's born in America.
Guess where she was born?
L.A.
Boston.
Oh!
Boston.
How dare she?
But then other times she'll just, like, talk like this and be like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then she'll be like, you need to stay away. And I'm sorry, this accent's going to suck. It's going to be offensive. Like, I'm just not good at accents. But she's like, stay away from my family. This is a rough time. Like, and you're like, dude, you're from Boston.
Yeah, that shit is so ridiculous. That shit is so ridiculous.
She needs to go. It's so insane. It's so insane that she's just like, that's like if I half the time was British. I'm just British. And it's like, oh, well, my family of origin, like my ancestors are British.
Oh,
that's her claim, is like, oh, my, like, freaking great grandmother's side is from wherever. And it's like, that's fine. Like, celebrate your heritage and your culture. That's totally good. Why are you creating an accent you don't have?
Dude, you have to be mentally unwell to be an A-lister. Not to say she's an A-lister, but she's associated with A-listers.
This is so mushy now.
Like,
yeah.
The perfect, like, amount of celebrity, low-key, might be C-list.
Yes.
B-list is definitely on the cusp.
It depends. But A-list, you're full-blown.
Oh, you're screwed.
You're living in a completely different reality.
Oh.
So honestly, I guess it makes sense. Like, of course, why would she not make up an accent every other day? Like,
I mean, she lives with an actor.
Yeah,
so
of course.
Makes sense.
But I just think it's so crazy.
Pretty good actor.
Yeah. This woman is a Bostonian, but no, she's not. I don't even know. So, Hilaria, I've had beef with you for a while. You drive me insane. Not the way Andrew Schultz does, but in a way that's like, why is she still here? Go.
Yep. All right. Yep. My number 1's Drake. Dude, come on. Yeah. Like, the shit you did with all the kitty shit with L
Millie.
from Millie. Yeah.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Weird. Freaking the interview with Bobby Altoff where they're sitting in the bed. if that didn't expose him as it, like, that was so creepy.
It was.
You are a creepazoid.
He's certified creepazoid.
Oh my God. And then him like yelling "not like us" at his concerts.
Trying to
so
be like,
weird.
Spin the narrative. Like, no, you're not.
You lost.
It's done.
It's not even in question. If anybody you talk to says that Kendrick lost that beef, dude, you need to
take legal action against them.
You need to get the fuck away from them because they have some, like, they got some demons they're battling, and you need to keep your younger siblings or anybody away from them because they're justifying pedophilia in a sense. Like, Drake is such a creep, and I've been such a like passive Drake fan this whole time until this beef dropped. The day I realized Drake was like a little funny and a little weird, it was when I watched some weird ass documentary after he dropped his first album where he was like typing out his lyrics on a BlackBerry and then he was reading off of them in the booth. Like, that felt so weird. I was like,
That's
dude,
so funny.
There's something funky going on with this guy, and it's not just because he's Canadian. Like, dude, go back to Canada. We don't want you down here. You're a straight up colonizer, as Kendrick would say. Like, oh my God. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. But honestly, thank you. Because without you, we wouldn't have Not Like Us.
Yeah.
And that's a freaking banger.
It's genius.
Oh.
Lyrically.
It's too deep. Like, I probably haven't caught up on like 75% of the shit.
No, you're gonna have to. It's a song. You're gonna have to listen to it a billion times.
I could listen to it a billion times and still not pick. I need somebody to break. I'm somebody that's so stupid that I can't pick up on like lyrics and meanings of songs. I'm so bad. I just can't hear words in songs. Like, I'm illiterate when it comes to music. I don't get it. Like, I can't pick up on the meaning of a song unless it's in my freaking face. I don't get it. I wish I was good with that, but I'm not. I need to like read the lyrics and then read somebody to break down the lyrics and tell me what they mean. But beats, I got beats on lock. You know, I'm more of a pattern guy, not a
that is true
lyrical guy. But
that's why we're good for each other.
Yep. But Drake, oh my God, dude, stop! Why did you bet $300K for Canada to beat Argentina in soccer? Are you kidding me? Lionel Messi. You bet $300K against Lionel Messi. Are you... Like, was it just for the bit? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think he probably felt like he had to because Canada, but it's like you also could have just like posted something on your story. You didn't have to bet $300K. You could have just been
like, let's go Canada.
Exactly. That's all you had to do. Or tweet it, exit out.
Right there. You gonna mess with that guy right there? Nope.
Well, he learned that lesson the hard way.
Yeah, I mean, what's $300K to him?
Still, it makes me happy knowing that, though.
Fair enough.
So, well, there you go, everyone.
And like his snapbacks on his records at Kendrick weren't even valid.
They were so lame.
He was like, "Oh, you beat your girl and shit." Like, no, he doesn't. Like, you listen to his album and interpreted his songs as if he beat. Like, no, that's not what he's saying. You're so stupid. You're stupider than me when it comes to interpreting lyrics. Like, stick to singing and shit. Like,
yeah.
Drake, stop.
Yeah,
it's
time to go. Just take the L.
You've come out with enough bangers. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
you've got
exactly.
Bangers.
You've had your time. You've had your moments. Take it for what it is. Just go.
Just go. You are so creepy.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep.
Ugh, God. Honorable mentions, even though we're at like an hour and a half almost.
Really? Because Demi and Mariah were honorable mentions at first. So Jennifer Lopez is one.
Oh my God, she has ruined Ben Affleck's life. I mean, granted, there's always his story, her story, and then the truth. But like,
I just don't think they're good for each other.
Yeah, I'm hard pressed to believe that Ben's the problem in that one, and maybe that's just the misogynist in me's talking.
I think everyone is pretty much team that. Like, he just seems like he's just a dude,
he is just
and she's
miserable.
just really sucking the life out.
I will say that some of those TikToks and reels are kind of hilarious. Him just like opening the door and just being like.
He doesn't even realize he's like putting on a show. That's how invested he is into the performance.
It's so good. And honestly, if it's a bit, this is the greatest bit of all time.
Then standing ovation to you.
I kind of hope, just for the bit's sake, that they have a happy marriage. Which
I don't think so, but I hope for the sake of them. I also love that him and his brother are obsessed with Duncan, and they have that weird thing. Like, that's just forever so pure.
Yep. It's good stuff.
So really just J-Lo, Colleen Ballinger.
No idea.
We talked about her when we had our guests on the pod. She basically has this like character, and she was using that internet character to like talk to kids. Kind of weird.
Shout out to Jerry from Cheer.
Yeah.
Freaking.
It was pretty similar to that. And then her people were like, you can't make a statement yet. And she's like, but they didn't say I couldn't sing a statement.
Oh my God.
So she did that. So those are really my big two.
Oh man, what is it with the PDOs going on right now? Drake, Dr. Disrespect, like who's next?
I don't want to think about it.
Fair enough.
You know.
Okay.
What about you?
I got a ton. Whoopi Goldberg. I don't know what the hell happened to her.
Oh my God, yes.
She's so out of touch. It's so weird. Like
she's just angry.
Yeah, like well, who hurt you? Everyone.
I
guess she just got old and was like, oh shit, I don't have like a husband or a family. I guess I just gotta rant at the generations below me and tell them that they ruined everything. When in reality, low key, the boomers kind of screwed us.
Yeah.
So, Ted Nugent, dude, Ted Nugent is a creepo. Creepo. Cat Scratch Fever. What? Okay. He sings.
Okay.
How do you not... well, never mind. That's a topic for another day. Colin Kaepernick, I mean, he's pretty much out as is. Like, the fact that he tried to blame him not being on an NFL team on his activist like claims and all that shit is ridiculous. You just sucked at football, dude.
Yeah.
Like, no. People didn't want your baggage. They just didn't want you sucking on the field. You just weren't good at football.
Yeah.
You had your time on the field. You popped off for like a season or two. And then you just started sucking. Just accept it.
Yeah.
And also, why are you... I don't understand the whole kneeling during the national anthem. What does the national anthem represent that's like anti-BLM or whatever? It's the national anthem. It's like America. It's American pride. It's for our troops, I guess. Maybe I don't even know what it represents anymore, because like people like that make it seem... I just don't understand why you're... what's the word I'm looking for? Protesting the national anthem. Like, what? Dude, if you're not, just go. Get out.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry. Go play football in Canada.
Yeah.
They'll take you.
Yeah.
Like, shut up. Don't protest that. Protest somewhere else.
Yeah.
Be vocal somewhere else. This is football. These are sports. You're getting paid to play a freaking game. This is you need to take that freaking ball and play, dude. This, like, the field is not the place for that.
Yeah.
Do that after the game, before the game, on the mic, in the post game. Not for the national...
spit bars just then.
Not the national anthem, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Just the disrespect, bro. Like, oh, my God. Maybe I'm biased just because I know, like, some sick-ass fucking vets and shit. But, like, dude, just the disrespect. Like, you know how many people died so that you could play fucking football for a living? Dude, shut the fuck up. Shut up. God, that pisses me off. And maybe it's just because my high school coach was like, you're gonna freaking respect this anthem. You're gonna stand right. And you're gonna do this shit right. Because his dad was like high key a beast in Vietnam, and he was the man.
Yeah.
But that's a topic for another day. Megan Rapinoe.
Oh my god.
Just her post game interview after she retired. If there's any proof that there is no God, that's me getting injured on my last game. It's like, what do you mean? You just had a career-ending injury on your last game?
That's like kind of lucky as hell.
That's the time to get injured.
Right.
The last game ever.
Also, how self-absorbed to be like, hey, you guys, just so you know, like there's no God because I'm hurt.
She seriously gives women's sports like a bad rep. Like, as long as people like that are your front runners, you're getting nowhere. I'm sorry. You just need more bad bitches. You need more Alex Morgans. Yes. Alex Morgan is a bad bitch. Like, Megan, shut up. Step aside.
Yeah. It's time for the boot.
Amber Heard. That's come on.
She's like not even a boot. It's like
that goes without being said.
Yep.
Chris Brown. I don't know why everybody gives him a pass nowadays.
I don't know either. It's
so weird. Jada Pinkett Smith. You banged your son's friend.
That's freaking weird. We don't talk about that enough.
Madonna, you had your time. You look like an absolute travesty now. Stop getting plastic surgery and just retire in peace.
Right.
Go chill on the beach and drink freaking daiquiris.
You're really channeling that coach right now.
Yeah. Ian, Yeet, any of the annoying mumble rappers.
Thank you. Yeah.
I don't know why people like Ian. People love Ian. I don't get it. He's not good. Ugh. Yeah. Ellen, I mean, she's already on her way out.
She's like, there's a foot in the door already.
She's fine. She's taking her leave when need.
Yeah.
Amy Schumer.
Yes.
Oh my God. The fact that she tried to claim that she was going to be Barbie.
LOL. For sure, sister.
Piss off. Soulja Boy, you had your time. Yeah. It's time to move on.
That's not even like out of hate. It's just like, come on, dude.
Come on.
It's time.
Taylor Swift. I think it might be her fans more so than her.
I think it is the fans.
I really do.
Yeah.
Now that I've really thought about it. Richie the Barber. If you don't know about Richie the Barber,
think you're lucky stars.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna give him the light of day.
Nope.
And oh boy, my last honorable mention. He's lucky he didn't make the list. It is Scott Stapp, the lead singer of Creed. I've never seen somebody that's more in love with themselves and thinks that they are just like
God's
gift. Vessel of God and like the voice of God than him. It's so sad. It's just not good. Stop. He gets booed. He gets booed at his concerts now.
That's hilarious.
Like, people are like, dude, what are you to stop?
That's awesome, honestly.
Please stop.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
He is just one of the most annoying, self-aggrandizing people out there, and he must be stopped. And I think he could get booed and be like, Satan.
Exactly.
It's just
yeah,
Satan.
He'll spin it. Yep.
I'm just going to keep going.
Yeah, that means I'm on the right track. Yep.
So... oh my God, that was a huge one. One of our longest episodes ever.
Well, I mean,
we obviously needed to freaking blow off some steam.
Clearly,
let me tell you.
Yeah, and I mean, I stand by all of these.
Picks. Oh yeah.
So
hard standby.
There you go,
Woo.
Ladies and gents. Hopefully, we see these people leave.
Yeah, just get out.
Yeah.
Go to freaking Canada.
Anywhere. Literally anywhere.
Go to Iceland.
Yeah.
Get out.
Sure, yeah. Get back off.
Get back off. Oh my God. Well, this one got me sweating.
I know, I'm freaking sweating bullets.
Oh God. Anything to leave the viewers with? Listeners, I guess.
There you go, everyone.
That's all you need. So as long as that goose is gambling, you won't see the snake eyes.
Amen.